Welcome to the yoga practice. Whatever that has transpired prior to this moment, allow the mind to address it to advantage. Be present and conscious as you focus upon your breath. Note how easy it shall be during this practice to find balance in perfect internal alignment. Be constructive, be positive. Encourage the mind to work with you to your advantage. Weave the breath efficiently through the lower, mid and upper lungs as we breathe alternately through one nostril at a time in balanced rhythm to suit your needs at this precise moment. It is as if you're settling the mind down, whereby you can truly be focused upon one's objective during this practice. And once you find your way back to the right nostril for the complete exhalation, allow it to find freedom, then release the palms and lift your chin up for a moment, as though you're gazing inwardly upwards to your highest virtues in balance, harmony, health and well-being. Elevate those shoulder blades and round that back for a moment. Simply, without effort, so familiar with these motions that we're working with extension and flexion. Round the back. Often throughout the day we rarely take the time to extend, so let's extend the thorax, shall we, as you stretch the anterior body. Then you round the back. Towards your right knee, extension as I work in mirror image, to the left and back. Towards your left knee, stretch up and at back. Circular to your right, over to the left. We shall work 3 times. To the right when appropriate, to the left, third when suited to the right. Then we shall change direction once you're back to the left, over to the right, to the left as we weave our way through all the movements of the spine. Once more, then relax, let go of those hands. Move your right arm over, head, stretch, push the heel or palm up. Add the left, stretch, push the heel or palm up. At your back, interlace, straighten those elbows. Behind your head, prepare, move your hands there, sense the elbows heavier, pull your chin in, stretch the back of the neck. Be relaxed, move your chin up, right palm over to left temple, lift your left ear up. Feel the gentle stretch as you weave your way inwardly while I focus. Change, intentional focus. Be relaxed, raise your chin, move it from shoulder to shoulder. Simply, shoulder to shoulder. Find the midline, move your chin forward up, shoulder to shoulder, easily. Prepare to twist your torso to the right when appropriate. Twist your torso, adjust your hands, then lift your rib cage up, stretch your entire spine to your best ability. Change, easily. Place the palms to floor behind. Though simple, these movements have a profound effect on your balance internally for health and well-being. Relax. Now go within and imagine from your mind into the brain, down into the body, that you're sending what you may consider as divine light of health, well-being, and let it churn up the torso inwardly, refining your energy body. Let it churn your entire subtle body, causal body. Keep spinning it around and change direction comfortably. And last, turn your palms inwardly for a moment. Imagine now you're sensing your energy field, If it was depleted, you're purposely choosing to recharge it now with purposeful intention. Add this on board for the practice from head to toes 3 times. Then relax, bring your knees towards each other. Lean back, be optimistic, be positive. Forward. Release your knees to your right side and lift your hip up. Move your hips to the opposite side. Up, move the knees, stretch and relax. Slowly come into a cat. Purposely hunch the back, so familiar. Dip your back. To your right, pivot your feet and your chin. To your left, pivot. At your back, circle feet, lift your knees, pedaling. The toes to heel, the weight moves alternately for a moment, gently. Stretching the calves as you prefer. Then push both heels simultaneously down for a moment, allowing the head to remain lower than the heart. Hold it there. Walk towards your thumbs. Find your knees cup. Hunch the back, dip your back. Let go of those arms, wind the body up. Elevate those elbows 3 times back, circular 1. Elevate those elbows back, circular 2. Elevate those elbows back, left palm at right wrist. Shoulder height stretch. Fascial train down the body. Opposite. Stretch. And add your hips. Lift. To your knees, hunched. To your feet, relax. Raise your chin up, bend your knees up. Elevate shoulders forward, cross the wrist. Elbows, upper arms, find those elbows overhead grip. Lift your right side up. Lift your left side up. Add to your hips. Again, we're moving and stretching the anterior of the body far too often throughout the day. You may find yourself seated in a position where you're flexing. We must extend to regulate the sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves. So pull your navel muscle in. Again. Slowly, hip width, swing those arms, so familiar. Ceiling, 1 or 3 down, beside your feet. Ready? Ceiling, second time, down. Third time, ceiling, and down. Find your lower back, supported. Find your knees cupped. Find your feet relaxed. Now flex the knees and notice your inner groin responding. Notice those muscles responding comfortably. Up to your knees. Pivot your feet to the right. Bend that knee. Push the heel of the palm up. A gentle stretch for a moment. Cup your thighs. Pivot your feet to the left. Bend that knee. Again, a gentle stretch to suit. Across to your thigh. Watch those ankles, bend the knees again, watch those inner groin muscles. Let go, preposition, feeling a gentle stretch as you sway. From side to side, positively, side to side. Be relaxed, up. Shake the legs, shake those arms, and let's add salute to the sun. We always work with different variations, but the aim is the same. To refine the inner sun within an accomplishment of balance in attitude and focus. Ready? This time those arms shall circle up and out in this practice. Ready? In, up, out. Look at your belly, the right foot back. We shall keep the knee off the floor. Up, around. We shall add an easy push-up. Tailbone up. Easy push-up or just as you prefer. Up and back. Firstly, note how close to the floor you can push the heels. Then adjust the right foot forward. Swing those arms around. Place your feet together. Bend the knees out at wrist. Overhead. To your hips. Free the sternum. Find your knees matched. We shall repeat the same sequence, preposition. Breathe out with an inner smile. Inhale. Sweep those arms out. Add the left foot back. Circle those arms around. Place your feet back. Easy push-up. Easy push-up. Add the left foot forward. Swing those arms around. Ease the feet together. Out. And down. Let's improve. This time those arms should swing in, down. In, down. Up. Around. Gently lift your heels up. In a moment, we shall hop back. Ready? Hop back into a push-up. Push-up, roll your toenails. Back. Keep your right hand on the floor as I work mirror image. Lift your left arm up, adjust your left foot behind. Swing the left hand around. Another push-up, roll the toenails. Back. Changing feet. Right foot behind, left arm up. Right arm up. Release. Roll the toes up. Back. Push. Notice your thumbs. Hop there. Lift your heels. Lift your heels, then release halfway up. Touch to your heart. Let's repeat. Be constructive, be positive. Inhalation in, up, around. Notice your heels up. In a moment, we shall hop back for a push-up. Ready? Hop back. Push up, roll your toenails. Back. Keep your left hand on the floor. Release the right foot back, lift the right arm up. Circle the right hand. Easy push-up, roll the toenails. And back. Keep your right hand on the floor, left foot back, left arm up. Left hand around. Easy push-up. Adjust your toenails. Back. Notice the space between your thumbs. Hop there. Lift your heels up. Back halfway. And ease it to your heart, to your hips. Raise it up. To your thighs. Widen your feet. Bend that knee at the left as I work mirror image. Again, notice the inner stretch along the right. Up. Change. Lower your tailbone further down. So notice, can you push the hip further down? Up. Bend the knees. Inner groin stretch. Up. Neither foot moves, both hands to the right. Look to the outer knee. Move your hands to the left. And look to the outer knee. Between your feet, relax, bend the knees, stretching the inner groin. Match your knees. Pivot your feet to the right as earlier, but this time the feet are wider. Bend that right knee. Sweep the right hand behind the head and bend the knee as much as you feel comfortable with. Release to your thighs. Turn to the left palm up. Bend that knee as much as you feel comfortable with and stretch the side of the body. Across your thighs. To the ankle, bend both knees. Again, you're freeing your inner groin. Hold it there, up you come. Bring the feet towards each other. Shake those arms out. Gently left palm at right wrist diagonally down. Right hand, left wrist diagonally down. Both hands at the hips. Raise the chin up. Prepare to come down onto the knees. Support your hips. Raise your chin up. Across your thighs, place your right foot forward. Foot forward to the knee. Lift your left foot up. Stretch your thigh quadricep. Feel a gentle stretch along the thigh muscle. Relaxed. Changing feet. Left foot forward to the knee. Ease the right leg up. Again, stretch the thigh quadricep. Notice how the muscle responds. Bend the knee. The front knee, lunge a bit more. And relax. Lower your knees. Circle your feet. Place your right foot over the left. Sweep your left hand around wherever comfortable from thigh to foot. Release your right hand back and look over the right shoulder. The breath glides easily up and down the spine. Let go. Raise your hips, bend your knees, and feel the upper arms responding. Flex and straighten the upper arms for a moment. And release, change feet, meaning left foot over right. Right hand around, left arm back. Again, breathe along the spine. Change your focus. If it feels distracted, bring it back on board. Keeping in mind our objective, which is health, well-being, not just a physical body, but your entire mind. Hold the twist, then release. Raise your hips up and down. Look at your belly. Round your back. Prepare to bend your knees up and splay. Again, we're making sure the inner, outer, top and back of thighs are balanced, whereby your posture has more support with the easy grace of the mind in motion. Bring the knees towards each other. Up you come. Forward. Seated, left foot over right, left palm around. Find the toes of straight leg towards the body, dorsal flex. Put the ball of foot away, stretch. Raise your focus within. In a moment, we shall take the weight on the palm as we lean forward. So lean, take it on the palm, lift the right leg up, lift your hip, push up slightly off the mat, and straighten those elbows. Come down, brush the knees towards each other. Before we change legs, up, right leg over. Right palm around, toes of the straight leg towards the body, dorsal flex. Stretch that back as you focus within breathing. Hold that twist comfortably, breathing. Hold that twist. As we had one, we match. Let go of those hands. Lift the left leg, slightly off the floor, and up, down. Circle your feet around, leaning back comfortably. Forward. Gently sweep your right foot over the left. Place your fingertips, palm or knuckles on the floor. Now notice whether, as you lean, whether you can lift your hips off the floor. Up, down. Change leg. Whether you can lift your hips off the floor. Up and down. Around your knees. Circle your knees and back into cat as you had earlier. Ready to slide your right leg around, sweep the right leg along the floor to your left. Look over the left shoulder. Then circle the right foot around to the right. Entire foot on the floor, look over the right shoulder. Circle that knee to the ceiling. That knee towards the wrist without touching the floor. Then bend those elbows, chin slightly off the floor. Up. Lift your knee, prepare to change. Low knee, hunch the back. Left foot back to the right. Look over that right shoulder. Left foot around to the left. Look over that left shoulder. Left foot to the ceiling. Knee to the wrist. Slightly off the mat. Up you come. Lift that knee up. Comfortably relax the knee. Complement your heels. Up. Circle your feet around. Place your right leg over the left. Land your fingertips, sweep your left arm around the knee. Right arm back, so familiar. Always remember, your life is your life. Let me repeat this. Always remember, your life is your life. However much you fill the cup of the divine within is how much one shall be quenched when one needs rehydration in regards to the divine connection. We wish to fill the inner cup to the brim and beyond, thus we can exude pure balance, health, well-being, harmony, and illumination to ourselves and all the creation. But that can only be a reality if we are dedicated to our practice on a daily basis. Ready? Release your hands. Slide the foot down, lift, bend your knees as we had earlier. Flex those elbows at least once up and back. Change feet. Left on top. Move the right arm around. Move the left arm and back again. For whatever reason you are living your life as you are living it, choose to live your life in a manner that shall enhance your tomorrow. Imagine if your daily routine would influence your bank account. Would you continue to drain it? Or would you continue to utilize what's in the account but replenish it, whereby you would find compounding interest into your actions? Isn't it interesting how most humanity live? We often focus externally, but rarely does someone focus internally. In yoga, our objective is to focus internally whilst living in external reality. Exhale, release. Lift your hips up, bend your knees, flex those elbows at least once, back and relax around your knees. Gently straighten both legs. Adjust your sitting bones. Move those arms up. Land on your knees with your palms. Hunch that back. Again, we're working with flexion and extension to make sure we balance the sympathetic and parasympathetic. Move those arms back. Little toes towards each other. Toes separate. Sweep those arms up beyond the knee, halfway down the lower leg, if appropriate. Hunch the back. And up, back. Sweep the little toes in. Third time, either knee, lower leg, or two toes. Separate toe. Whichever is comfortable for you. Hunch the back. We're not forcing, as always. We're working with the body, not against the body. With the body. And raise those arms up. Slide your tailbone forward and brush those arms back. Move the little toes towards each other. Walk the hands a little further back. Separate little toes scrunched. Move the hands a little further back. Hold that position for a moment as we weave our way through the entire physical body. Around. Find your knees hugged. Forward. Gently onto your back. Lift your sitting bones off the floor for a moment. And then lower your sitting bones slightly off the mat and create an arch across the lower back. You're not flattening your back. You're purposely creating an arch across the lower back without touching the floor with your sitting bones. And then tilt your sitting bones right up again. Lower your sitting bones slightly off the floor, create an arch across the lower back. You're not pushing the lower back down, you're creating a reverse. And up. One last time, slightly off the floor, create an arch across the lower back. And up. Prepare to hug your knees, hug your knees. And lift your feet vertically up. Lift your tailbone slightly off the floor. Bend your knees, whereby your calves are parallel to the floor as possible. Then straighten the right leg off the floor. Now push the lower back into the floor and look at your left knee. Head down, bend the right knee. Straighten the left leg slightly off the floor, look at your knees. Push the lower back slightly off and down, bend the knee. Let's repeat. Straighten the right leg slightly off the floor, look at your knee. Now move the right leg towards the left and towards the right. Push the lower back into the floor, bend the right knee. Come down, straighten the left leg, look forward, left foot towards the right and left foot towards the left, bend the knees. Now gently place your palms around your knees, hug your knees. Grip those ankles and easily swing the hips up for a moment. Now ease your shoulder blades towards each other. Move the collarbone towards your chin. Activate your toes as you breathe. Keep lifting between the shoulder blades. Keep lifting through your spine. Easily keep lifting between the shoulder blades. Keep lifting. And hug your knees. Only the right leg up. Grip the foot, push the right knee out the rib for a moment. Release, bend the left leg, grip the foot, push the knee out the rib for a moment. And relax. Make sure there's room overhead and behind you. Then when comfortable, slowly lift your legs up. And if appropriate, halfway back for a moment, but keep your chin perfectly still. Support your back. Now gently move your feet closer and closer. Whether it touches the floor or not does not matter. Push your feet back. Feel a stretch along your back. Hold it there. Hold it there. Then lift your legs halfway up. Easily. Walk the elbows in and lift your legs as high as you're comfortable. As high as you're comfortable. Keep your chin perfectly still, don't forget to breathe. Hold it there. And suitably lower your feet down, bend your knees, when appropriate come down onto your back. Invite the soles of the feet to face each other with splayed knees, hands out hips. Let the head relax, push at the elbows so the head drops back. Push the chin away, clench the jaw gently to feel the stretch on the front of your throat. Keep the shoulder blades moving closer towards each other. Push the chin away. Gently come down, hug your knees, roll the right leg over the left, pull your knees to the right, change left leg over the right, pull the knees to the left, come up seated for a moment, sweep your right leg over the left, and as we did earlier, lift your hip up. Back, sweep your left foot over the right, and if possible this time, as you lift, slide your heel under your hips, but don't force. If it's too uncomfortable, then come down and walk around. Otherwise, up, around, comfortably. Onto one's knees, support one's back, pushing forward, easily, across your thighs. Be aware of your right arm. Swing your right hand back, stretch the front of the body, sweep it back towards your heel or thigh. Sweep your left arm up, back towards your thigh, calf or heel. Feel compression along your kidney region. Push the chin away. Keep pushing your hip forward. When appropriate, right palm to hip, the left palm to hip, both palms to thighs, toes uncurled. Separate the shoulder blades, round the back. Into a cat. Slide your right arm under the left. Free the shoulder. Opposite arm under. Relaxed. Seated behind you, interlace. Lower your chin and lift your collarbone towards your chin. Now lean forward for a moment. Feeling compression behind the rib cage as you breathe, working your thighs. Then, if appropriate, lift your chin up. Keep leaning slightly forward to feel compression along the upper ribs. Find your thighs relaxed. Hand your back. Land your palms, shoulder width, hip width. Then lift one leg at a time to the ceiling, right leg towards the left, then left foot towards the right. Thus you have balance and even symmetry. Land your feet, head low in the heart for a moment. Hold it there. Lower your knees, cup your chin. Relax your hips. seated in a position that's appropriate for you. Close your left nostril, breathe through your right. Then as you fully exhale, change, breathe through the opposite nostril. In a moment, we shall release the palm, breathe in and breathe out and hold without breath for a few seconds. As you complete the exhalation, release. Bring on board in a smile, take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Create compression under your wrist, pull the shoulders back, feeling your internal organs receiving a massage. Relaxed. Breathe in. Second time, inhale, exhale. Squeeze. Relaxed. Best of three. Relaxed. Deep breath in. Exhale. Squeeze in. Relaxed. Breathe naturally. Sit comfortably for you. Look above your right ear as high as possible. Then look above your left ear as high as possible. Look to your right over the right shoulder without moving the head. Look to your left over the left shoulder. Look down to the right as though you're looking over the shoulder towards your lower back. Then look over your left. Circle your eyes 3 times one direction. Then reverse circular motion. Blink those eyelids. Choose one hand, middle index down, alternate breath as we had earlier. Remember, your life has value. The future is being created due to your thinking mind in replication of habits. So let's be constructive, positive. Let's use this part of our life to enhance our future by taking the best from the past experiences. Yoga is a broad science. Our objective is to delve into the depth of the practice and to fully grasp the meaning of the practice. It's not the physical practice, it's the mind practice that our final objective is. We're using the physical body as an instrument to access the mind, for without the body we cannot exist on this planet at this precise moment. So our aim is to use the body to our advantage by adding certain movements to make sure that the health and well-being remains optimized. Then we can delve deep into the deeper mind, which is our objective. Ask yourself who you really are and observe how you respond daily as to whether you're living a life of integrity or a life of doubt and fantasy. Be constructive. Be supportive. Always have an objective. Whatever it is, have an objective. Where would you like to be in a decade's time, in a year's time, when you leave this body? If the mind continues to exist, how shall you move the mind? And what have you done in preparation to make sure that you're giving the mind the best support for the next sojourn? Side to side. Now breathe alternately for as long as you feel comfortable with. Otherwise, upon your next exhalation to your right complete, place one hand upon your heart, one upon your navel. Again, imagine a life force flowing within you, filling your entire body. The life force comes from the higher self and the planet Earth, uniting within, and it spirals within, naturally, in the helix of life. Go within and feel that sense of purpose, joy, inner peace and connection. Whatever questions you have, trust that the mind has triggered you to seek the answer. The mind is always seeking to bring to your attention whatever is your deepest interest. But our objective in time is to find the essence of the essence of the essence of creation. The I within the I within the I. Now sit for as long as you feel comfortable, as always. But remember, it's what you do on a regular basis that lays the strong foundation for what's up ahead. So be constructive, be diligent, be positive, be loving and be supportive. Once your cup is filled to the brim and it overflows, then you can use the excess to assist those in need. Always keep your cup fully refined and full of life and love. Be at peace. Be at peace. Then gently allow those eyelids to blink. Place the palms together in divine respect for each other and all of life, for our future that is benefiting from our present, and our past that has laid the foundation for who we are today. We give complete thanks in divine light and love. Until we interact for our next practice, Hari Om Tat Sat.